Welcome to Boys, episode 169.
69.
Okay, hold on. Was that a Peter Griffin, an Adam Sandler, or a mix of the two?
I think it might have been a mix of the two. I don't remember the actual Adam Sandler laugh. 69.
Does he laugh, or does he just go 69? And there's like silence from the kids.
I think he slightly chuckles, but the kids don't laugh. I remember seeing that movie as a probably a preteen,
a kid,
and laughing, but not knowing what the joke actually was. Like he said 69 because 69 is a sexual position,
right? But we just thought it was a couple of funny numbers.
Yeah,
you know, just a 6, and then you flip it around, and it's a 9.
Well, I thought he was laughing because the kids were laughing. He was trying to fit in with the kids.
So he was just laughing at the next thing she said.
The next thing she said, yeah.
Well, I did laugh when she said, "Open your readers to," what is it, My Aunt Fanny?
Oh, yeah, My Aunt Fanny.
Fanny's a pretty funny word. It always elicits a laugh from me. We took a week off.
We did.
Some much needed rest and relaxation. Speaking of, the term R&R, what does that stand for?
Rest and relaxation.
Does it? I'm going to look it up.
That's another movie I saw when I was a young kid, preteen, that I didn't know what it meant.
It is. You're right.
In
rest
the movie Clueless, there's a character who tells someone that they need a little R&R. I'm like, what's R&R? Is that like a beverage?
Right. See, when I was a kid, I thought it meant relaxing and rejuvenation.
Oh.
I was a smart kid. No, I didn't. But there's a lot of things it means. According to thefreedictionary.com, you got rock and roll.
Obviously.
Rest and relaxation comes second. Rules and regulations, resource and referral. Lastly, read and review. And then a whole bunch of others.
Repair and return. Yeah, I mean, those all have the thing. But I think in the context of what year was that? 1991's Clueless, it meant rest and relaxation.
Was Clueless 91?
I'm pretty goddamn sure. I mean, there's so many classic movies.
95.
95
bro.
I was way off.
Way off.
So I was 13, not knowing what the fuck R&R meant or what 69 was.
Yeah. That's a little old for not knowing what either is, really. But hey, we all grew up at our own paces.
I wasn't a smart man.
Well, we're back. Another great movie reference there. Thank you.
I know.
We're back.
Did you miss us?
I didn't. I actually really enjoyed the week off.
You took some R&R.
I did. I literally took some R&R.
Yeah.
But we're here, and we're going to get right to the show. We've got a very special show tonight, as per usual. But first, a bit of advertisement. We got to keep the lights on, people. BoysPodcast.com. It's a hub of all things boys. There you will find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as that golden donate button. Smash that button with all your heart. Send us a few bucks if you like the show week after week after week, except for the weeks that we take breaks. Give a little back to boys. Helps keep the lights on. I'm going to say it over and over. Just helps keep those lights on.
Every time you get to the golden donate button part, you put your hand up, and it and the emphasis that you say it, the way that you say it, it sounds like you're going to say, and hit that golden donate button in the sky, like a Southern Baptist preacher,
like an old, like I'm dabbing the sweat off my forehead with my handkerchief, and I'm like, hit that golden donate button in the sky, or else you're going to hell.
Yeah. Have you been watching The Righteous Gemstones?
No, but I want to.
Oh, Walton Goggins plays the most perfect Southern Baptist-esque minister, and his church is in like an old Sears. He's like, this used to be a store where you could buy pants, but now you can buy God.
Nice.
But you can't put them on layaway. And everyone's like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I've heard shit like that in church my whole life.
I've heard good things about it.
It's great.
Growing up in church, I'm sure it'll hit a chord, strike a chord.
It will strike a holy chord.
I love what's the holiest guitar chord?
G.
Yeah. Most of the songs, growing up in the praise band, most of the songs start with G.
But maybe C for Christ. Well, God, Christ. Oh my God. GCD. God, Christ, and divinity?
Dad? Divinity is better.
Yeah, divinity.
The Dad, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We're going to change it right now.
Right now. Just make it more colloquial, you know? We're also available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, for all you youngsters out there. On that, I keep saying that, but fucking everyone and their dog's got Spotify.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? My parents don't, so maybe it is for the youngsters.
Get it before your parents get on it, because, you know, they hopped on MySpace, that went
Ruined
down.
it. Ruined it.
They hopped on Facebook, that went to shit.
Ruined it.
Spotify, they're going to ruin it. Before they ruin it, you can find us, Boys Podcast, all one word.
I know I have some relatives, some older relatives on Instagram, but by and large, Instagram hasn't been overtaken by the dads yet.
I'm going to tell you this, and not just because it's in my life, but I've noticed, I put two and two together, and I've seen the signs. Tammy Montgomery, my mom.
Which is her birthday. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh,
happy
birthday,
Mom.
Happy birthday, Tammy.
And happy early birthday, Dad. Here's the weird thing about my parents. Their birthdays are 9 days apart. Their birth years are 9 years apart.
Couldn't have planned that.
No, okay, so she's not on Instagram yet. As soon as my mom gets an Instagram,
you're jumping ship.
Everyone should jump ship because that's when it goes down.
Literally everybody.
You get off of Instagram.
All 1.5 billion users.
If you get a friend request from Tammy Montgomery, don't accept it.
Run. Turn 360 degrees and walk away.
Walk out that door.
As an old joke.
Is it?
You know why they call it the Xbox 360?
What's that?
Because when I saw it, I turned 360 degrees and walked away.
360 degrees is the full circle. Leave a review on iTunes. Helps us rise to the rank. Subscribe. The one rank.
The only rank.
Ranks. Subscribe on the YouTube. Subscribe wherever you can subscribe to things. That really helps us as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you love us, show us some love. Show the world you love us.
Yes. Show your friends this show. Show it. Pull out your phone. Say, I've been listening to these guys for a long time. Mm-hmm. You know, they're so mediocre that you're not going to be overwhelmed with laughter, thought. There's enough laughs in it to make you chuckle once. It's like you're sitting around with your friends that you've known forever. Yeah. It's not that fresh feeling of meeting a new friend or a new lover. It's that feeling of sitting across the table from your friend you've been friends with for 20 years. That feeling of, oh man, I miss that feeling. The new love? Oh. New love feeling? Or the new friend, like when you make a new friend that it just, it's instant. You make a new friend and you develop a little crush on him. Mm-hmm. Like a friend crush, a guy crush, sure. You know. I ain't tooting on any peckers or anything, but you meet somebody new every once in a while and you're just like, oh, Josh is so dreamy. Your little buddy crush. I just can't wait to hang out with Josh again. Yeah. But I'm old hat to you. Well, you're just like, yeah, it's Rob. We're an old married couple. We are. Like when we first met, I was like, God damn it, Rob's cool as fuck. Like, how do I impress Rob? I want to make him happy. Yeah. And now I'm just like, that's Rob. You're like pushing your tits together a little bit. You were fat back then. I'll roll over and you'll put it in while I'm asleep. Right. We're at that point. Email us, boys@boyspodcast.com. Send us some feedback. Throw your physical address in the email. We'll send you out some free stickers, much like we did Richard and Jill. We got some emails, man. They're pouring in. Dick and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of Anthems. Oh, nice segue there. Speaking of, they're a great sponsor. I'm getting really good at these cracks. Anthem Brewing, anthembrewing.com. You know them, you love them. If you don't know them, they're a local brewery here in Oklahoma City. They're breweries on Southeast 4th Street. The exact address always escapes me. Just fucking Google it. You know what? No, Google it. Hey, Waze it. Dude, it'll get you there. Because it is kind of dope. They're on a one-way street. So, yep, figure it out. Sponsors are cool. Mm-hmm. Anthem is cool. They've been a good friend of the show for a long time. And I'll tell you what, when the love is gone from your life, when you just got to keep putting it in, whether you want to or not, get drunk on Anthem. It'll help you get there. It'll help you get there. Don't drink too much though. No, because then you won't be able to. It's like a marshmallow in a coin slot. You just ain't happening. You're not gonna have a Fat Bison. FatBison.com, makers of good wood. That's a second dick pun in one fell swoop. I like it. Maker of fantastic wooden signs. You've seen his signs. If you haven't seen his signs, do yourself a favor right now. Pull up your Instagram. Go to Fat Bison. Give him a follow. You're gonna see all these beautiful fucking signs. Mm-hmm. Give him a follow. If you feel like, get a sign made. Tell him boy sent you. He'll probably give you. Well, Josh, it's not just signs. He makes furniture. What? He makes trinkets. Knickknacks. Tchotchkes. All kinds of beautiful things that you can gift to someone else. Or you know what? Buy it for yourself. If there's no one in your life that you're wasting your love on, buy it for yourself. A little self-care. If you're sad and alone this autumn season, buy yourself a sign. He'll make a sign that simply says sad and alone. Like take down your live, laugh, love and put up sad, hungry, alone.
We need more realistic household furniture items. Live, laugh, love. That's yesterday's news. Sad and alone. Let people, when they walk in your apartment, your efficiency apartment, they'll know.
Yeah.
This fella is sad and alone.
I saw one the other day that really just grinded down my stub of humanity.
What was this?
It was in a kitchen, and it was in that classic Hobby Lobby font. You know what I'm talking about? Like you walk through Hobby Lobby and everything's in that font.
Yeah.
Above the dining room table, it said a single word that really just ground my stub into the dirt, and I wanted to die.
Was it eat?
Nope.
Okay.
That would have been okay, because that's what you do in a kitchen.
Yeah. A little on the nose, but...
Ready? Gather. Hey, if you have that sign in your kitchen, no one wants to eat with you. Give it up.
You're begging people to eat with you.
I hate gathering. I hate all gatherings.
Do you put that in your bed? Is there one in your bedroom that says slumber?
Right. Ugh. I've said it before. I'll say it again. There's nothing that I have more disdain for in the world. Well, a few things, but not many things, than the Hobby Lobby font framed images of like of what inspirational quotables. I don't know what you even call that shit.
Anything you can get at a Hobby Lobby, I'm pretty much... I'm not a fan. What's the opposite of a fan? I'm not a fanatic, I'll say that.
Oh, hey. Foreshadowing. I get it. Also, Champion Vintage.
Yes, I'm looking up something. Sorry, it took me a minute.
That's fine.
Champion Vintage Champion _Vintage OKC on Instagram. It's a mouthful. And they also have an eyeful of vintage wares for you and yours. They will be at the Industry Flea. That's Saturday, October 19th in Midtown. So check that out. Go see them. Go see the other local merchants. I don't know what you'd call them.
Listen, I've spent my hard-earned money on an item or two from Champion Vintage, and I can assure you they will not have any Hobby Lobby signs that say gather. And if they do, I'll eat my hat.
Who eats a hat?
No one's ever eaten a hat.
No.
I would put my life on the line and bet that no one, the hungriest person in the world, from the most desolate third world, post-apocalyptic, cyberpunk scenario, has never eaten a hat.
I'll put a question to you, Robbie.
I'd rather eat dirt than a hat. I'd rather eat human shit than eat... No. I don't know.
I'm going to say, you've heard these two things. I'll eat my hat or I'll eat my shoe.
Yes.
Would you rather eat a hat or a shoe? Now, here's the hat. The hat is a nice, like, suede Stetson. And
okay.
The shoe is a nice alligator boot.
Okay. Like a low-cut boot?
Yeah, low-cut boot.
Because I don't want to get too full.
Like an ankle boot.
Okay. Like a Beatles boot? Like an Austin
Chelsea
Powers
boot. Yeah,
Like an Austin Powers boot.
Yeah.
If I had... So, did Hitler come back and he's got both of my parents in a headlock?
He's got both your parents in a headlock. And
gun
he goes,
to their heads.
He goes, it's your shoe or your hat. That's not a good fucking Hitler.
No, that was like Fat Bastard. I don't know what that was. If I had to choose...
Fat Bastard has your parents by the headlock.
I'd probably rather eat a hat.
Yeah?
Because a shoe's a lot tougher.
It is. But you got that sole you got to bite through. Laces.
And a hat's like less weight. So
True.
it'd be less torture on my stomach and all of my internal organs. And my teeth and my throat.
I'd probably go with the hat as well.
Yeah.
It's a little more chewy, like a jerky. And lastly, thank you guys. Thank you all for your donations, for your feedback, for your love, for your sharing, and all of that.
That's what means the world to us.
Sharing it.
Sharing. I have that sign right above the podcast table. It says, sharing is caring. So just do the same. Share. Tell a friend.
If you care, share.
That's right. You can also call the hotline. We got a great new hotline set up. What's that number, Josh?
5820242. I'm just gonna get deeper.
Right. It's sort of like a record that was slowed down a bit.
It's gonna turn like Luther Vandross here in a second.
That's right. It's 405-582-0242. Call us, leave us a message. You'll hear my wonderful voice on the outgoing message, the OGM, if you'd like to call it that. After the beep, leave your message. We might play it on the show. Just any random thought. There's something you want us to talk about. Comments, concerns, criticisms.
I know we got to get through these, but that just reminded me of something. Do you have an outgoing message on your cell phone?
When I got my new Apple iPhone XS Max, 512 gigabytes, with my OtterBox case and my tempered glass screen that I applied so perfectly.
Yeah. You never get that smudge button.
You couldn't tell it wasn't stock, dude.
Dude, I always get that weird one section. It just looks like there's a raindrop in it. I can never get it out.
So when I got this phone, which by the way, they announced the new iPhones today. This is no longer the creme de la creme.
You got to fucking upgrade, man.
No, I'm hanging on to this baby. It was like a $1,400 phone.
Yeah.
I ain't one to brag.
Dude, my XR was an expensive phone.
I'll be paying this off longer than I'm paying off my house. So I'm taking this one with me to the grave from my cold, dead hand.
Take your archaic phone.
I'll be texting. When I went to get this new phone, I went over to Verizon from, I believe I was on Sprint before that. And I'm checking out. I'm all excited about my brand new phone.
Did they try to throw it to you at an actual Verizon store?
Yeah.
Did they do a thing where like, do you need accessories today?
Yeah. And I was like, no, I go to Amazon for that.
You need an Apple Watch?
No, I don't.
You need some headphones?
No.
Do you need... They just keep trying to throw shit in your cart.
Sir, just want the phone.
Okay. You wanna do a lifetime?
Nope. Nope. No warranty. If I break it, I buy it.
Yeah. Apple Care?
Nope.
Okay.
When I went to get the phone, there was this awkward moment where he was like, okay, now we're going to set up your phone. And I was like, no. And I like grabbed the phone out of his hand.
That is a person. Here, that's the thing. As we grew up before the internet, but we grew up with cell phones. We grew up with answering machines. And did you ever have your own phone line, or did you have a friend that had their own phone line?
My two friends of mine growing up, they were brothers, 1 year apart. They shared their own line. So
but they probably had their own like voice message system, like either an answering machine or something. Creating your own outgoing message, there's something so, I don't know the fucking word for it, but it was cathartic. Like
right.
It's like, this is my thing. This is a piece of my personality.
Yep.
You always wanted to play music in the background or something.
Or I remember growing up at like a Spencer Gifts or maybe like a truck stop. They would have cassette tapes with outgoing messages on it.
Yeah.
And it was like, it could be Elvis or Droopy Dog or Elmer Fudd, something like that.
All voices that kind of sound somewhat similar.
Right.
Hey, man, this is Elvis.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to do a droopy dog. I'm
Droopy. It's only droopy.
Oh, there it is. It's Droopy Dog. Yeah. I remember those, and even though I didn't have an answering machine, my family never had an answering machine.
Did you buy one of those tapes?
I wanted one. I just wanted it. I don't know why. What was I going to do? Just play it in my room on my Walkman?
Yeah, dude.
Just, I have an answering machine. I don't know. I always thought they were cool.
Yeah.
I never set up my voicemail on my new phone.
Because you're frightened.
When you call me and I don't answer,
automated thing,
it just says, the Verizon customer has not set up their voicemail. And I'll tell you what, one of the best decisions of my life.
Because you don't give voicemails.
I haven't wasted a nanosecond checking voicemail, which is ultimately going to be a telemarketer.
Yeah.
Usually those motherfuckers, they'll listen to your OGM, wait for the beep, and then just sit there and hang up after like a second, just so you have to check your voicemail.
Yeah.
That was what happened when I did have a voicemail long ago. So I was like, fuck it. And then I was like, oh no, I'm a middle-aged professional. I have to have a voicemail.
Gotta have an
no, I
message.
don't.
No.
You know me. If you know me, you text me.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't like phone calls.
People don't talk. I know it's such an old man thing because people don't talk on the phone anymore. I don't like talking on the phone because what you can say to me, you can say in a text.
There's certain things that warrant a phone call.
Car accidents, a death in the family,
a birth in the family,
a birth in the family, That's about it.
Pretty much the big three.
You could just text me.
I agree.
And you call, like, there's always that phone call of like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm just checking up on you. Yep. So
I do like a good phone call every now and again. There's a handful of people that I talk on the phone with longer than 1 minute.
yeah.
Like you, like for instance, if you call me for some reason, we're usually text buddies. That's usually all we do. Oh, you hear that?
Yeah.
Little Foley work going on outside a car horn.
Probably we see each other every day.
We spend a lot of time together. So we mainly text, which is great.
Sure.
But every once in a while you might give me a call. Like if there's a quick question you need, that's great. There's only like 3 people that I talk to on the phone for long periods of time.
Your pop.
My dad, dear old dad.
Your sister.
Nope, we text.
Me too. Geez, who else would you call?
Well, I talk to Fat Bison a lot.
Okay.
Just because he's constantly working in his shop creating these beautiful hand-carved wooden signs that you can check out at fatbison.com. Charging you for that one, Matt. But we like we call it kvetching, where we just like catch up and just bitch about things.
You're having coffee talk.
Yeah.
You're just sitting on the phone. You're just talking.
The third, I would say it's my girlfriend Kate, but she lives with me now, so we don't really talk on the phone that often.
Yeah, I don't call.
Let me check my call log here.
I don't call it. The reason why I brought up the whole outgoing message, because I know I have one because I get voicemail. I can't remember what I set it up as. I don't know if it's one of those. I think everyone has this. Hearing your own voice is cringe.
Especially when it's not ran through these SM7B microphones into a serious EQ and compression system.
It's through this shitty little mic on your phone.
Yeah.
And okay, after the beep, record your outgoing message. Beep. Hey, this is Josh. Oh, God damn it. Do it again. More professional. Beep. Hi, you've reached Josh Montgomery. I'm not. God damn it. And you do it all like a million times until you get the right, and it's never the right message.
I'm just like, oh, I sound like such a fruit.
Yeah, like, do you want it to be.
Start over.
Do you want it to be fun and show your personality? Or do you want it to be professional?
Exactly.
Precise? What do you do?
I thought I had the coolest one. So long ago, gosh, this must have been like 15 years ago at this point, maybe 18 years ago, when I got my first cell phone. The girl at the, if this dates it at all, my first cell phone was on VoiceStream.
What the fuck is VoiceStream?
It was a cell phone service with the spokeswoman Jamie Lee Curtis back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girl that was helping me at the counter, she helped me set up my voicemail. And she's like, you want to listen to mine so you can know what your outgoing message is like? And I was like, sure. And she was kind of talking like a robot. And she was like, you have reached the primary voicemail access system of, and she said her name. And I was like, that's kind of cool. So I did it like that. Mm-hmm. Plus, I was kind of trying to flirt with her a little bit. Sure. Which got me nowhere.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. Mm-hmm. But yeah, ever since that day, I rue the day that I set up that first voicemail.
Mine, I always try to do mine like, I got to let people know how fucking cool I am.
Yeah.
So I put a song in the background. Like, what song is cool? It can't be a hit. I can't play someone's single. I want to play a deep cut.
Right.
Always got to be a deep cut. And you let the song play for like 5 seconds or so. You go.
Then you turn it down.
You go, hey, this is Josh. Can't answer my phone right now, but leave a message. I'll call you back as soon as possible.
Maybe.
Beep.
If you're lucky.
Or people have this annoying outgoing message, which is so fucking hack. Hello? Hello? Psych, gotcha.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah. I've fallen victim to that several times.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. But I tell you what, call our hotline. Again, it's 405-582-0242. Leave us a message. We'll check it. We might play it on the show. Also, another little throwback here. We have edible hats for sale. They are $20. They are black with a Coral Boys logo on the front. Your dad's style hat. We've only got a few left, so if you want one.
Could you dye just canvas?
I don't know. You might just pass it.
The strap. There's a leather strap on the back. You can eat it.
Yep, it's like beef jerky. Tell you what, buy one of these dad hats, $20. You can DM us on Instagram or email us to order. We will personally deliver if you're in the city. They're $20 if you live outside of Oklahoma City. A few bucks for shipping. Throw it our way. Yeah. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever. Hit us up. We've only got, I think, 3 left. So if you want one, act now. These are super limited edition. And I'll tell you what, they're quite comfy. Great hats. Get it. Last but not least, and we'll finally get to the show. We're fucking 25 minutes in.
Woo!
I know. Crazy. It's coming up, Josh.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous about it. It's going to be fun.
I'm not getting nervous as in like stage fright nervous.
No.
I'm getting nervous as just like, I just want it to go smooth.
Yeah.
I want everything to be cool. I want people to show up. I want to have a good time. We're getting it down, dude. Last Sunday we had practice. I felt really good about it.
Oh, yeah.
What was the gentleman that came up and helped us with sound?
Mike Wagner.
Mike Wagner. Thank you so much. If by chance you're listening to this, maybe a friend of Mike Wagner is listening to this, came up and set up all the sound for us. But before he came up, we were just kind of turning everything up and just kind of hoping for the best.
We were basically doing like a garage band practice on a stage with the vocal mics through a PA, not miking any of our gear. And then he came up and mic'd everything. It was like, holy shit, this is night and day.
Dude, it's like he pressed a magic button. And when he pressed that button, it was just like, oh, this sounds really good now. Yeah. So if you come, it's the Blink 405/Speakeasy 90s 2000s dance party. It's Saturday, September 28th. Get there around 9. We're going to kick it off a little after that. But get there in time to get a beer in you. That way you'll come up and sing along, have a good time. Yeah. It's $5 at the Speakeasy, 51st Street Speakeasy. It's going to be a good time. We're playing Enema of the State in its entirety, plus a bunch of other Blink hits, followed immediately by a Ryan Drake 90s 2000s dance party. It's going to be a good time. Hope to see you there.
Been getting this question a lot. It is 21 and up.
Okay, so good to know.
You can't be 19. I wish you could, but 21 and up.
If you're like 8 and you're wanting to come, do that thing where like you sit on your friend's shoulders and wear a long trench coat, glasses, hat,
fedora. Yeah,
sneak right in. It always
works.
It works in movies every time.
Every time. It doesn't matter that you have short arms or
or you look
a tiny
weird.
head.
Yeah, and very short legs. Try
How
it.
is that a thing?
It never worked.
No.
Just like nobody ever ate a hat.
No one ever ate
or a shoe. You know what? Enough fucking around.
Let's get to it.
Episode 169. Okay, we're here. Thanks for sticking with us through that long intro. We're going to get to the meat of the show.
We're making up for lost time. We took a week off.
That's
we got to
true.
give you guys some goods.
Very, very true. So I do want to start out. We talked about emails at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
One of the emails I want to talk about tonight, Jill, and I'm hoping I pronounce your last name right. Glevin?
I was going to say Glevin.
I don't know if it's Glevin, Glevin, Glevin.
Glevin,
but Jill,
Glevin.
I feel totally 100% vindicated. Ducat or Ducat. I don't know.
I think it's Ducat.
A gold coin formerly current in most European countries. I knew it. I knew in the deep, dark depths of my mind that it was in there.
But it's also D-U-C-A-T is that. D-U-C, like Ducat spelled like a bucket, but with a D. That's a ticket. I'm seeing this word spelled out now like that. The motorcycle company has to have something to do with that. Ducati?
So
unless
maybe
it's someone's
Ducat.
name.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. You know what? I'm not vindicated. The mystery still exists, and I'm building a mystery. Choose it so carefully.
Living in a Mystery. Is that a song?
Building a Mystery by Sarah McLachlan.
A mystery.
Speaking of 90s songs,
Yeah.
I've had the ultimate song stuck in my head for the last 48 hours.
Dude, you've been addicted to this song.
It's a little song by a large man named John Popper. That song is Hook by Blues Traveler.
Now I'm gonna implore you to name just the first name of any other member of that band.
No clue.
Can't do it.
Long hair ponytail on bass. We have the guy that kind of looks like Darlene's boyfriend from Roseanne on drums. And we have used to be metal dude on guitar. And I don't remember even seeing the bass player, but
They're just they were weird. Like, there was a time in the early 90s that it didn't matter how old you were or how unattractive you were. As long as you had talent, you're a hit.
Yep.
I mean, John Popper was a very large, unattractive man. He lost some weight.
Lost some of the LBs.
But the dude can fucking no pun intended, write a hook.
He really can. And that's the thing is, growing up, I heard that song so many times. You know, you got Hook, you got Run Around.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 songs by Blues
Those are
Traveler
2 big hits, yeah.
that were really big hits. Yeah, I know they probably had a couple other songs. But when you take a moment to step back and study the words of John Popper, let alone the delivery.
He was a poet.
You know that part of the song I'm talking about.
I think the part of the song you're about to mention it's the hook of the song. It's the meat of the song. It's what you remember about the song.
Yeah, and if you would humor me, I'd like to read these lyrics
by
because I
all
think
means.
they're amazing. And I was going to try to do it in the speed of the song, but I think I would just make a fool of myself.
You might trip over your shoe that you just ate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. If you're Rin Tin Tin or Anne Boleyn, make a desperate move or else you'll win. And then begin to see what you're doing to me. This MTV is not for free. It's so PC, it's killing me. So desperately I sing to thee of love. Sure, but also rage and hate and pain and fear of self. And I can't keep this feeling on the shelf. I've tried. Well, no. In fact, I've lied. Could be financial suicide, but I've got too much pride inside to hide or slide. I'll do as I'll decide and let it ride until I've died, and only then shall I abide by this tide of catchy little tunes or hip 3-minute ditties. I want to bust all your balloons. I want to burn all of your cities to the ground. But I found I will not mess around unless I play, then hey, I will go on all day. Hear what I say? I have a prayer to pray. That's really all this was. And when I'm feeling stuck and need a buck, I don't rely on luck. That sounds like a goddamn Canterbury Tale.
You know what?
It's Shakespearean.
It's very Shakespeare. It's what's funny is remember in the 90s when PC was a bad thing?
Yeah.
When it was like, you're so PC. Like it was not cool to be politically correct. Like there was like the show Politically Incorrect.
Yep.
But now it's this whole other thing.
Well, if you really think about it, man, and I don't have to get too political, but the whole like liberal versus conservative has really flipped upside down.
Yeah. It almost feels like, but I feel like it does it like every
It'll flip back.
20. Yeah, it's going to flip back.
Yeah.
What I meant by that, not in the political, I mean, it does, maybe in the political, but more in like the culture of that. That song is about how we're in a culture of just dumb fucking music that they're selling you plastic. That was a big plastic.
Right.
They're just selling you a thing. It's a gimmick. And the song, the hook brings you back. Yeah, of course it does, because it's a hook. That's what it's meant to do. It brings you back around.
Every time.
Sell those records. But he doesn't want to do that. He wants to fucking burn your city to the ground.
My favorite part of that middle part of the song is when he kind of slips into a Jack Black.
Oh,
he
yeah.
goes, I want to bust all your balloons. It sounds like Jack Black to me.
Free
I love
Jack
it.
Black, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack Black was alive. He's
sure,
also
he was
old.
around. He was acting. He was, I think, probably doing the D on the HBO by then.
What's funny, though, is we were listening to this song on the way home from work today. We ride together to work. And after the song Hook came a song on the album called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
And there was a moment where I turned to you and I was like, does this song rip?
It's an instrumental.
Yeah.
And it's just a fucking ripping jam where it doesn't start slow and build up. It starts ripping and then just keeps ripping. I'm not a Blues Traveler fan.
Right.
But that song may have won me over.
Right.
The guitars are slightly distorted, gainy. The harmonica is distorted.
Yeah, he put distortion on his harmonica and he's ripping this harmonica where it almost sounds like a shredding solo.
Oh, yeah. There's like 3 key changes where we joked around like, I'm picturing him just like throwing one away and pulling another one out. Because he wore like a bandolier of harmonicas.
Dude, we've been blues traveled.
Blues traveling.
That's all there is to it, dude. Yeah. I thought it was so cool. I think they made an appearance on like Roseanne or something. There was a show, it was a TV show they were on that I remember. But yeah, he had that weird vest with all the harmonicas. And I'm like, yeah, harmonicas are in a key. So when these key changes come, does he like toss the harmonica out to the crowd or does he have to like put it back in the bandolier awkwardly?
Remember when like, I mean, other artists probably did it too, but Mike Herrera did it famously where he would like do the bass toss. Did he have like a tech on the side of the stage where he'd like do a harmonica toss? Right. Like a frisbee?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder where he's at now, because like we previously mentioned, he lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
Is Blues Traveler still a band? What would you bet?
I'm going to put money on yes, but they're not touring.
Would
I think they still make music, but they don't. Or maybe John Popper is a songwriter, producer.
All right, here's how you know if the band's still together. You Wikipedia it,
Yep.
and if it says Blues Traveler is
Yes.
an American, okay, so they're still a band. 1987 to present.
87.
Now,
so
I want to go down. The one thing I love,
Uh-huh.
about Wikipedia is the members.
Hold on. Scroll back up. I saw a death.
Death.
Sheehan's death. Who died?
Bobby Sheehan was found dead in his New Orleans, Louisiana home. Who's Bobby Sheehan? Let's see. Hold
Sheehan.
on. Bobby Sheehan. Okay, here we go. Past members.
Bassist of Blues Traveler.
Bass. Yep. Okay.
Hey, R.I.P. Sheehan.
Well, so it's not all the original members.
No.
But I love when you scroll down to the bottom of a blues or of a Wikipedia band page, and this one actually doesn't look like it have it. Wow, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
All original members
Yeah.
except the keyboard player that joined in the year 2000.
And
That's pretty impressive, man.
Well, yeah. Well, your bass player died, so you got to replace him. But they got the guitar player's brother to play. That's crazy. So, okay. So, original members from 87. That's 32 years. Right? You've been a band for 32 years.
Yeah.
With the original members. You're a 4-piece rock outfit. That's crazy.
Dude.
Good on them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
They had 3 records before their hit came out.
They have 14 albums.
Damn, dude.
Now, if you want to take the Blues Traveler challenge, if you truly want to get blues traveled, I'll throw in a free boys hat if you report back and report your experience.
Being blues traveled.
Yeah. Because
Dude.
that's a lot of fucking albums, dude. I thought maybe they had like 4 albums, like maybe 4,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
name of the album that I'm familiar with. 4, lowercase f. Pretty cool.
I would have said like 3 tops, but damn. Yeah, they've been still going at it.
Yeah. I don't know. I love that song, man. Like Hook. You can't deny it. You can't deny that it puts you in a good mood. Same with their other hit, Runaround, off of 4. It's just, it makes me happy. Like, how can you frown
Listening to Blues Traveler?
when he goes, hey, baby, let's keep in touch.
Twitch!
I like coffee and I like tea. To be able to enter my final plea.
The great,
I mean, come on.
The great thing about Blues Traveler is they're just ripe for misheard lyrics. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So many. Because you can't, no one knows what the fuck he's saying until you look up the lyric. We didn't have Lyric Finder or A to Z lyrics back in the day, so you just kind of guess.
Yeah.
When I heard the rap part, I knew it was suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. And I was like, Rin Tin Tin, I got that. And I thought it was suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, Rin Tin Tin. I'm rambling.
Okay. Yeah.
But
you're just not on the level with the master wordsmith and harmonica shredder
yeah.
that is John Popper.
Well, I also thought that these are just nonsensical lyrics. And then you read it, you're like, nah.
Dude, that shit is deep.
Deep.
I will die on that hill
Yeah.
that Blues Traveler's lyrics are deep.
Yeah. I mean, it came in about a time when, like, we said it before, like, acoustic, what do we say? Acoustic fronted rock and roll was at its prime.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You had that. You had Delamitri. You had, like, what was...
Eagle Eye Cherry.
Eagle Eye Cherry. What
You
was
had
the band?
Sister Hazel.
Sister Hazel was like Blues Traveler light.
Right.
Not quite as deep lyrics, but same kind of a vibe.
Totally.
Yeah.
The time has passed, though.
It has. You can't have an acoustic fronted band these days. It just doesn't work.
Speaking of music,
Mm-hmm.
I was reminded about something, but first I have to give the intro behind it. So I saw that there was a movie directed by none other than Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit
Mm-hmm.
called The Fanatic, a 2019 suspense movie starring none other than John Travolta.
Oh my God.
Oh, Sandy. He plays, which I would guess would be like an autistic adult who is obsessed with an actor. And I'm not going to spoil the movie, but I will say I started watching the movie because I thought it was going to be terrible, right?
Yeah.
I was going to hate watch it, cringe watch, whatever you want to call it. About 10 minutes into the movie, I was like, hey, this might be kind of good.
Yeah?
I stopped what I was doing. Because I'm when I do watch a movie, I'm usually doing something else while I'm watching it and just kind of half-ass pay attention to it. I stopped what I was doing, gave my full attention to the movie, and sat up late one night last weekend and watched this entire movie. There's some plot holes, there's some unbelievable moments, but overall, it was actually quite a good movie.
Really?
If you're not familiar with this movie, do yourself a favor. Tab over, do a Google search for John Travolta, the Fanatic. Check out the haircut alone.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say a severe gump.
It's a simple Jack meets like a Theo Von mullet.
Yeah.
It's weird. But I thought, oh no, a washed up John Travolta playing an autistic person.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be cringe. You know, Robert Downey Jr. said it best in Tropic Thunder.
He did.
He actually played the role very well, though.
Well, here's the thing people don't give Travolta enough credit for. He's
Tootin'
a
on
fucking
peckers?
great actor. I mean, in that too. He makes shitty movies, at least his part in them, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 remake was terrible, but he goes so over. It's almost like he knows he's in a shitty movie. He's like, I'm just going to ham it up.
Right.
And just make it what it is. But from all the reviews I've heard about Fanatic is that it's actually decent.
It's really not bad. I thought I would turn it off like half an hour into it. It's like, all right, I'm going to get a little taste of this just to see how bad it is. And I sat there and I watched the entire movie. Had a really good twist at the end.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I gotta tip my red New York Yankees cap to you, Mr. Durst.
So I looked him up on IMDb because he is a director. He's directed things. There's 24 titles, most of which is like apparently his sex tape. But the movie The Long Shots, he did that with Ice Cube. Education of Charlie Banks, which didn't that win some awards or some shit?
I didn't know he directed that one.
Yeah, and then a lot of music. He did like 2 Puddle of Mud DVDs, a couple Limp Bizkit DVDs. But I remember he directed a lot of music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rearranged, Break Stuff, Nookie, Corn's Falling Away From Me.
Oh.
And the In Together Now. Remember that one with Redman?
So he's
Method Man.
Quite an accomplished director at this point.
I mean, he wears a few hats.
They're all red.
They're all red Yankees hats.
I wonder if he wears that new red hat. They missed a golden opportunity.
They did.
Make Limp Bizkit great again.
Dude.
Hello, Mr. Durst. You can just sign that check over to me.
Make it fitted. Just a fitted.
Fitted, like the red New York Yankees hat of yore. Do you think anybody in modern times has worn a red New York Yankees hat because they love Limp Bizkit and got mistaken for a Trump supporter?
Oh, 100% that's happened. I don't. Yeah.
Like somebody screams like, hey, take off the hat, asshole. And he turns around and there's a New York Yankees logo on it.
Or fucking like St. Louis Cardinals. Any team that has a red, I'm sure that's happened several times. I mean, you've seen it on YouTube or on the news of people getting beat up for wearing like just a red hat.
Yeah. So as I was watching The Fanatic, I was reminded of a thing that John Travolta did several years ago that really isn't as good as the movie The Fanatic. And I wanted to show you just a little bit. I want to see your reaction here.
Okay.
As you know, John Travolta starred in Grease with Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
Well, they got back together a few years ago and wrote a little song. And I just wanted to play a little bit of it for you. It's a Christmas song.
Okay. Well, we're heading into the holiday season.
That's why I thought this was perfectly on time.
Okay,
All right. The song is called, and if you want to...
I like that it's 3:11.
Oh, shit.
Look at that.
I knew I liked this. If you want to play along at home, go to YouTube, search I Think You Might Like It. It's got almost 10 million views. 20,000 thumbs up, 17,000 thumbs down. So we got a real mixed crowd here.
Mixed bag.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to add before we play this. Just tell me if you notice anything weird about John Travolta in this video.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Well, already it looks like someone made it on their phone. his hair's spray painted on.
Dude, he looks like Curious George. Does he not?
He does. It looks like he's wearing an Aquabats helmet.
Yes. I played this for Tommy and he pointed something out really good.
What's that?
Where's the snow?
Well, it's California. There's not gonna be any snow in California.
They could have flew in some snow.
Well, they could have filmed this when it wasn't even Christmas time. Dude, that hair is ridiculous. Yeah, this is bad.
She could still get it though.
Yeah, for sure.
She's a gilf.
Hold on. He flew his plane directly to the house?
Yeah, he just pulled up the driveway.
Like, hi, honey, I'm home from work in my fucking jet plane.
Yeah. And
That's ridiculous.
You know he's like, when they go, cut, you know he's like, ew, icky.
Icky. What? Okay, so they're in a car. There's presents on the passenger seat. I don't know if you've ever been in one of those kind of cars. They're not benches. They're buckets.
Right.
So she's sitting on, like, what would be a console?
Yeah, pretty much.
Boy.
So yeah, this is bad. I mean, I don't want to subject you to too much more.
No, that's super cringy.
Oh, it's real cringy.
Yeah, this was shot on like a Samsung Galaxy 3.
Yeah, it's not good. And then, dug a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
This one's called Old Dog's Music Video, Every Little Step. And you might recognize the song.
Is this from the movie Old Dogs?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the movie yet.
If it's the same Every Little Step, I'm going to be very upset.
Same Curious George hair in this.
Only sun showers, and there's a restaurant called the Cookie Cafe, and it has desserts like Coco Milano, Ricky Tiki Ice, and Lucky Techie Blue. It's my type of world. Everybody is happy. There are lots of kids and puppy dogs, even unicorns.
I want to know, who was this made for, this video?
That's John Travolta?
Dude, check out the moves.
I have no idea who this was made for. A song.
It's Crip Walking, dude. Did you see that?
No.
This is really weird.
That is really weird. So this brings me to something I wanted to talk about. Actors who think they can be musicians and sing. So I don't know if you've Jeremy Renner has put out an album.
Now who is that? I'm not a movie guy.
Jeremy Renner is Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yes.
He's also in The Hurt Locker. He was also, the first time I ever saw him was in National Lampoon's Senior Trip.
Okay.
He put out a song. It's very bad, but it
What's it called? I'll look it up.
oh shit, I had it up here. Hold on.
Heaven Don't Have a Name?
Well, that's one of his sweet ass hits. It's called Main Attraction. The lyrics are fucking god awful.
I'm just going to bring it down low while you're talking about it.
Bringing it down low. So it's he's wearing like a trench coat. It's like you're 45 years old, going to be a pop star, I guess. I mean, he can sing. He's got a voice. It looks like he's doing karaoke.
Yeah.
It's not great. So I don't know what it is about actors that they think that, you know, I always wanted to be in a band or be a musician.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do that. So you have this John Travolta. What was that shitty band that Oh, God damn it. He was in Gladiator. Russell Crowe.
Oh, yeah. What was the name of that band?
I don't know. Keanu Reeves had Dog Star.
Uh-huh.
There were just so many actors that were like, you know what? I could put out a record. Bruce Willis.
It's like, are you Steven Seagal, dude?
Steven Seagal. Eddie Murphy did Party All the Time. Like, what makes you think that people want to hear you sing, man? And this is not me being a hater.
Right.
It rarely works out. You know?
Well, it's like, are you that bored and not...
Are you not making enough money?
No. Are you that hard up to spend your millions of dollars that you're gonna... You know he paid for this video, right?
Oh, for sure.
Ugh, yeah. And again, it begs the question, who was this made for?
Yeah. For fans of...
Not good.
Marvel movie? I don't know.
Yeah, for Hawkeye fans that want to hear like some really crappy... I don't even know what that is, man.
Yeah.
It's like, is he trying to be like, what's that guy's name that's saying, take me to church? Hosier? That's what it sounds like to me. Or like the chain smokers or something like that. I don't know, man.
It's definitely something, man. And I don't get it. I don't understand it. But hell, I'm not making millions of dollars. You know? I guess
not yet.
I guess it would be like this. It would be, say I always like I played music in junior high school, but then I became an actor and I had to put all that behind me.
Right.
But I never got really good at being a musician, but I got really good at being an actor. Got a bunch of money. And I got to a point where it's like, hey, I got some free time. Let's get the old band back together.
Yeah. For what, though?
But you don't know how to write music, so it sucks. I don't know, man. And usually it's all like, so the Russell Crowe thing is like kind of blues rock. Bruce Willis was blues.
Mm-hmm. Steven Seagal's was blues, I'm pretty sure.
Dog Star was like 90s alternative.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is like pop.
I guess it's pop. I don't
know.
I'm not sure what that is.
It's upsetting.
So we took off last week.
We did.
We missed the entire, excuse me. So excited to talk about this.
The entire
chicken sandwich.
The chickening.
Now, I know we're late to the party because, like I said, we weren't here to cover it last week, but I still want to try a Popeye's chicken sandwich. I do love Chick-fil-A, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
It's good chicken. I love a good chicken sandwich.
I'm a vegetarian, so I don't have a chicken in the fight.
Right.
But it
should have said cock in the fight.
Ha!
Damn it.
I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but it seems that when you have a instance like Jeffrey Epstein committing, quote, suicide, there's always something else to take your mind off of it, like the chickening.
Right.
That's what it felt like to me. Like, who gives a shit? It's a fucking sandwich. Either way.
Here's the deal. I do love a classic #1 chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
You mean just a bun and then a slab of fucking fried chicken breast with one fucking pickle?
It's 2 crucial pickles.
And then just the lightest squeeze of mayonnaise.
There's no mayonnaise on it out of the box, dude. You put your own mayonnaise on it.
So it's just a dry sandwich?
It's a buttered roll with chicken and 2 pickles. Always 2 pickles.
2 crucial pickles.
3, too much. 1, not enough. 2 crucial pickles. Then you pick your sauce. Do you go mayonnaise? Do you go Chick-fil-A sauce? Do you go barbecue? Do you dunk the sandwich or do you put it on top of the chicken?
Fan of? Was Chick-fil-A the Polynesian sauce? Oh, that shit's so fucking good.
Yeah.
I dip my waffle fries in that shit.
Dude, and don't even get me started on the fries. The fries are great.
The fries are badass. I
love waffle fries. I want some Chick-fil-A right now.
Right.
Having said that, I do want to try the Popeye sandwich. But I saw reports of people waiting in line.
Hours.
For like 6 hours, 10 hours, overnight.
I saw reports of people paying people hundreds of dollars for sandwiches.
There was somebody selling them on eBay. And I'm like, just go to Burger King. Go to McDonald's. You know what? Change it up. Get you some freshly caught cod.
You know what you could do is... There's more than just 2 chicken chains in the world. You can go, here's the thing. Popeye's always had sandwiches. All these places have chickens. They act like, what? There's a new chicken sandwich in town. No. You know who's got a really good chicken sandwich? KFC, dude. Back when I ate chicken.
Chicken Littles, dude.
Dude, those Chicken Littles,
They're
my
so
God.
good. They're so good.
So good.
I could fuck up like 4 of them, man.
My big thing was the Twister. I like they still do those?
I don't think so.
Like a chicken wrap.
Maybe it's like it's gone the way of the enchilito. Like
Yeah.
it's the off the menu secret menu.
Yeah, you can ask for it.
Like at Taco Bell, they don't have the chili cheese burrito on the menu, but guess what?
You can ask for it.
You can still get it. I get one every time I go.
That was the Frito burrito was the same way until they brought it back.
My thing about the chickening is, and yes, we're talking about it, so we're just adding to the chickening, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get why it was such a big deal. Like you said, it's just a chicken sandwich.
It's no.
Like
It's-
I get
It's food. Why is that a big?
Wait. Was that your one word? Oh, do your one word Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, one word Jim
impression.
Gaffigan. Food. That's got to be more base. Food. I don't know.
It's pretty good. You know, I get Cronut Gate. I get it.
It was something new.
It was something new.
Yeah. It was a mishmash of two things. You brought them together. You made a cronut.
Sure. I get the young ladies going crazy over White Claw. It's new. It doesn't taste like a beer. It tastes like, seltzer water or whatever. But a chicken sandwich? I don't know, man. Have you tasted a White Claw yet?
I have. Here's the surprising thing about White Claw. I gave it a lot of shit to myself. I don't post things like that online. It's alcoholic soda water.
Right.
So I work at a bar. I pulled one out and I give it a glance. Look at the nutrition facts, and then it hit me. This is why. It's only 100 calories.
Okay.
No sugar. 2 grams of carbs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not too bad.
So it's like, and you get soups fucked up. Like,
yeah, I heard they're pretty potent.
You drink like 2 of those things, you're done.
Okay.
So 200 calories, 4 carbs, you're loaded.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to drink like 750 gram. People think about it. You got to think about that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in your early 20s, I didn't think about it. When I went on drinking tears in my 20s,
I didn't count
I
calories.
had no idea how many calories or carbs were in a beer.
Yeah.
I don't know when that started. When they started putting that shit on the label.
Right.
When that became like a thing.
Yeah.
Like Miller 64. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're killing yourself anyways. Just
Yeah.
drink what you want.
Yeah.
I haven't tasted a White Claw though. I would take a sip.
The thing
to
is,
see what it's like, but
it looks like you go to a gas station on a road trip and a soda water sounds like a seltzer water.
yeah, totally.
And you could grab a White Claw off the shelf because it just looks like a mixed berry soda water.
Absolutely.
You toss one back, you go, oh, hold on a second. There's some juice in that juice.
So you sell them at the Speakeasy?
Some at the Speakeasy.
Do you sell a lot of them?
Yeah, especially on the Ryan Drake dance parties. I guarantee at our show, we're going to sell quite a bit. Of
I
those
saw
White
that
Claws.
Natty Light makes seltzers now.
They do.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
I think it's a summertime thing. I
Yeah,
think
it's a
soon-
fad.
Technically, summer's over. Labor Day, right? That marks the end of summer.
Maybe.
Or when you close your pool.
Right.
But I think once October hits, that shit's gonna go away, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a winterized version of that.
Yeah.
Winterize your beverages.
Spiked hot cocoa. I'm calling it now.
Spiked hot cocoa.
Mark my words.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be something pumpkin spiced, for sure.
Maybe so.
That's coming down the
Which,
pipe.
I know people make fun of the PSL lifestyle and getting the PSLs and drinking PSLs.
Are you making an acronym?
That's what we call them.
Are you a PSL person?
I tried one.
A pumpkin spice latte?
I tried one last year for the first time
How was
after years of making fun of them.
Yeah, I know.
You got your scrunchie, you got your PSL, you got your Ugg boots, you got your big old sweatshirt. You're ready to go to UCO.
And you go back to your apartment where you have that nice live, laugh, love thing.
Exactly.
On the wall.
It was actually delicious.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Now, am I gonna post a selfie with one? No.
No.
But if someone was to surprise me, like when
Yeah.
they go to Starbucks at work on break and they ask if I want anything, if someone was to surprise me with a medium
You'd feel
PSL,
you'd be cool with it.
I'd be more than cool with it.
See, I don't do a lot of those crazy coffee beverages just because it's just too much.
What was that one called? Like unicorn piss or something? What was that one
Oh,
called?
the rainbow, it was like a purple.
the unicorn latte or something like
some
that.
weird.
Yeah, never had one of those.
No, it just seems like you look at it and you go, that's fucking diabetes, dude. That's just
Speaking of
sugar.
calories, yeah, you might as well cut your foot off.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a time in the winter when the winter hit that I would always get a fucking peppermint mocha. Gotta get a peppermint.
It's the taste of the season, dude.
But then you read them nutritional facts and you go, never mind.
Bad.
I don't need to. I'll drink a hot coffee and I'll pretend that there's chocolate and peppermint in it.
Sure.
Because I don't need. I'm getting older. It's harder to lose the pounds. Way easier to pack them on.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna try to steer clear from anything that I can.
Now, have you ever steered your lips in the direction of a PSL?
I've never had a pumpkin spice latte. You wanna know why?
Why?
I don't like the taste of pumpkin.
You're not a pumpkin head.
I'm not a pumpkin pie man. I'm not a pumpkin head.
I do love I love a pumpkin pie, dude.
Yeah.
I love pie. I'm a pie over cake kind of guy.
Oh, me too. 100%. I'm team pie all the way. People still do that? Team whatever? Is that still a
Right,
thing?
yeah. Epic bacon.
Epic bacon. I'm a pie guy, except pumpkin pie always just tastes like
Mush.
like snot, like congealed.
Oh, man.
Like a snot pie.
No way.
But I love pecan pie, which is even more congealed.
So good. A pecan pie with Cool Whip on top.
Oh, brother.
Fucking great. My stepmom, my dad's wife, great lady, makes a wonderful pie. She makes a coconut cream pie. She makes a bitchin' pecan pie, pumpkin pie from scratch, crust and all. I love a slice of double
you know,
P,
like
baby.
Pecan pie is much like that fancy pizza back in the 90s. You can eat that shit backwards. Like crust first.
Oh, yeah.
Just get that shit in your mouth.
Good.
I've picked up a piece of pecan pie with my hands and just eaten it. You get a small sliver.
Yeah.
Knock them back.
It's a portable treat. It's a portable treat.
It's a portable
dude.
treat. It's so good.
Would you have a chicken sandwich pie?
I'm wondering what that would consist of.
Do you think that the pumpkin spice latte pie exists? Do you think they've like flipped it back around?
Yes, there's a pumpkin. There's a pumpkin spice to everything. Dude.
Yeah. I like pumpkin candles too, man. Went to Ross a couple weeks ago. That's where I go candle shopping. Just a word to the wise: get your candles at Ross. They're cheap.
Great deals.
Great array of scents, sizes.
Woodwick.
I got a Woodwick burning in the living room right now. I smelled a pumpkin spice candle, and I was like, "Damn, I need a PSL in my mouth right now."
Are they out? Are they available yet?
PSLs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the kind of like the Taco Bell thing. You can get them year round. They just put them up on the old menu.
They got to go back to the walk-in and get the squirt out.
Yeah.
You know. Damn it.
Been back here since last year.
It's good shit. Try one. Try one. Just try one.
I will.
Or have a sip of mine. I'll get one of these days. You can have a sip.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, we took a week off. We were gone for a bit. Whilst we were gone, I decided to take the fam out for a little trip.
Okay.
Took my wife and her parents to the lake. And when's the last time you've been like in a cabin and like at a lake?
A few years ago, I went with some friends, had a really good time.
So something hit me. You know, it's when you get out in that nature, you see the beautiful trees, and once you see that water, that beautiful shimmering water, the sun coming, the sunset.
Beautiful.
You know, having a nice beer on the patio where you're just looking at the shimmering water. You're seeing people just fucking golf carts. Just
a lot of golf carts.
Zipping around.
A lot of golf carts.
Everyone giving you the wave.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's friendly at the lake.
It's a friendly bunch.
Man, I got the bug. I want a lake house, man. I want lake life real bad. Like the whole time I was talking to him, I was like, I could do this every day.
Yeah.
I could see retirement. I'm wanting this shit. I don't want it just in the sun. I want it every day.
My parents go to the lake. My dad's good friend, Bob, has a lake house. He lives down there. He lives at Eufaula, Lake Eufaula. And my dad is just talking about wanting to move out there so bad. But, you know, my dad's lived on his property out in Choctaw forever. And I don't ever see him really like giving that up to move to the lake. But how nice would that be to like
totally
go out your back door and go down and get in the water and maybe have a little boat or a couple of jet skis.
Get yourself a golf cart.
That's the first thing. Have the golf cart.
Gotta have the golf cart because that's your thing. It gets you to the dock. You just get out, jump in that water.
Yep.
Or to the boat. Get you right back to the trailer, the lake house, and have some food and blah blah blah. But it's just like the freedom of just you're around people, so there's people around you at all. You have neighbors and everyone's cordial and nice.
Right.
But you feel secluded enough that you feel free. you know?
Yeah, you're like off the grid enough.
Yeah, I mean, you still have Wi-Fi, obviously.
You still have a satellite dish.
Yeah, you're watching television.
Yeah. 3 things you got to have at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Golf cart,
Yeah.
grill.
Grill.
Got to have a grill.
Yeah.
And then some sort of aquatic transportation.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, a Sea-Doo if you want that, but you want to bring people out. I would say like a pontoon or what do they call those?
Hovercraft.
A hovercraft.
That's what I would want.
A hovercraft?
Yeah.
One of those water hovercrafts?
Yeah, you just drive it right up to your house.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like a pontoon boat, a party boat, party barge. Barge,
There you
that's
go.
what it is.
There you go.
Just get one of those, you know, take your friends out, do a little, just not to go crazy and tubing, but just to chill on the lake.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't do anything crazy. It's having beers on the porch.
Just hanging out, man.
Talking while the sun goes down and just sitting and hearing crickets and actually getting to see the fucking stars and
Yeah.
everything. It was beautiful. And across the way from us, there was this family, and it was kids, and their kids probably age range from like 6 to like 14. But they all took turns driving the golf cart, and I thought that was the sweetest thing. Then you see them out at night. It's like midnight, and they're just out playing with their toys or dicking around, you know, just being kids. You know, just
Boys being boys.
boys being shirtless, just like wearing your swim trunks. Oh, no, I'm not changing into shit. I'm wearing this all day.
Yeah.
They just wore trunks all the time.
Play around enough, they'll dry off, then you can sleep in them.
Exactly.
Got everything netted up, nice
then-
and taut.
That you wake up straight to the lake. No need to shower. No need to put anything on. You're
No.
ready to go.
Yeah. I would love to live at a lake, especially, you know, when I get a little older.
Yeah.
I think that'd be wonderful. So
Yeah.
I feel you.
That's my retirement. Because I think about that. Like, well, I mean, retirement's never going to happen. But if that's something I want to make happen. I want to make having a lake house. And I'm not talking like, you know, those super fancy lake houses. I'm talking about literally the place we stayed. It was an Airbnb. It was a 2-bedroom, small, probably about the size of my house, but on a lake
Yeah.
near some water.
Shit, a trailer home. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't mean like an Airstream, but I mean like, you know, a modern mobile home.
Yeah, even like a single wide.
Yeah. Dude, that's all you need.
So I do
A
this
lake.
thing anytime I stay somewhere and I fall in love with the area. I immediately pull up Zillow and I check housing prices for the area.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that was around me, and we were right off the water, 150,000.
Not too
Some
bad.
of them for like 60. Like they were like the smaller trailers, but the houses ones were like 100, 150,000.
Not too
Not
bad.
bad for a lake house.
Not too bad. You might have trouble living there if you're not retired.
Very
There's
true.
not a lot of jobs.
Yeah, I was thinking that is like
Mhm.
because you're far. Like in order to get like because we you make burgers and dogs and shit. So you had to go to a grocery store. Closest grocery store is 35 minutes away.
Yeah.
But it's technically only a mile away. But you got to zigzag through all the woods and shit. But even that I find charming because you have to. The grocery store is really kind of a gas station,
Mm-hmm.
but they have everything you need right there.
Little gas and snack.
Gas and
Got what you need.
This gas station had gas, snacks, beer, a tiny little liquor alcove,
Uh-huh.
bongs, and there was a dispensary connected to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they have bait?
Oh, they had bait.
Okay, they had to have bait, right?
Gotta have bait.
They had little minnow wells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are so nostalgic growing up. I'd go to the lake with my dad, or we'd go, fishing, ponds out in Atoka, family-owned ponds, and we'd always stop. And I love seeing all those little minnows swimming around in that blue water. I thought it was so cool.
Yeah, lake life, man. I think that's the life for me.
Are you gonna end up there?
I think so. It's about picking the right lake,
Yeah,
the best location.
and saving up for that retirement.
Got to save up. That's the big thing. I'm 37.
Yeah.
I should have done that 20 years ago.
Should probably get in a time machine, go back and do it when you were like 25.
Yeah.
You know what? Those are great closing words of wisdom, Josh.
What?
Start your 401k.
Yes.
Start your retirement.
Yeah, those of you who are young, do that shit now.
Put it back, because guess what? I'm 38 years old. Too late.
Mm-hmm.
Just hoping I get struck by lightning or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll turn it all around. Maybe I'll start tomorrow. Start putting a little back for that cushy lake life retirement.
Can't wait for it.
You know what I can't wait for?
What's that?
Next week when we're back with another brand new show.
Next week is going to be a very special episode.
And I quote,
We have a very special guest. You guys wait on pins and needles
Yes.
until next week.
and we will see you then.
Bye.